What's happening, gamers? It's K-Mega405 live from the 405 where I'm just your regular gamer talking to the intelligent gamers. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Be so kind to hit that subscribe button, that invisible like button, because I don't know what the hell YouTube has done with my likes and dislikes. I can see them when I'm in the creative studio, but nobody else can see them. So it's pretty crazy. People think that I cut it off, but I didn't. I really haven't. But anyway, and also comments about this video, because I really want to get into it. I really want to hear a lot of you guys' thoughts about this, because this is something I'm definitely going to talk about on GRG, but and I'm sure that this is going to be talked about in other podcasts. Regardless, I just think it's really important, and that's with devs right now and publishers, and how it seems like the hardcore is getting excluded, if not so much not excluded, but getting overlooked for a new audience of gamer to come and purchase their game. And in case in point, this is all about this whole Diablo situation. I know this was a couple of days ago, but there was some more information that came out yesterday in regards to that Blizzcon show or whatever. I did not get a chance to see it, but I did see the backlash. There was a lot of people, especially the PC fan, the hardcore, that came to Blizzcon, and then they seen that anything and everything that they wanted didn't happen. Matter of fact, they felt like they got slapped in the face. Now, this is the thing. That this is twofold, right? I'm looking at it objectively, because as a business, I understand, you know, that these developers, these companies, the publishers, and we're talking about Activision here, they're all about making that money. So sending Diablo Immortal to the cell phones, I don't think was a bad idea. I just think how they approached it was a horrible idea, because they had everybody completely excited, thinking this was going to be maybe Diablo 4, maybe this was going to be maybe even you know, some kind of remake to Diablo 2, something that could be coming to the consoles or something. But this was all about a cell phone game. And when you looked at the trailer got you hyped. I was like, oh man, this looks pretty dope, right? And then when you read it at the bottom of the credits, and like I said, I didn't get to see Blizzcon at that time, so, you know, live, but it was pretty evident that the people weren't excited at all about that. And look, the devs, they put themselves in a bad situation, and it is one of those things where, look, okay, it could be the publisher that demanded that this game, that they make a cell phone game, just for the mere fact, because the hardcore is always going to be there. And I do feel that there are devs and maybe not devs, but the companies themselves, the publishers, the people that help fund these games, actually do overlook the hardcore, because they know that the hardcore is always going to be there, but they want to broaden their money. They want to get more money that they could possibly get. You know, if they feel for every extra dollar that they got to spend for advertising, for, you know, for the increase in what games cost, things of that nature, they want to pull that casual audience into the fold so they can make as much money as possible. It is a business after all. But it does say something to when you leave the devs in a bad predicament, and you don't really know if the devs were lying or if they were just, you know, trying to cover their ass because of the fact that they had such a backlash, or were they a part of it as well. And I think that's where we need more transparency. And you know, I mean, look, I know these guys are under contract. They don't want to lose their jobs. They're trying to give, you know, they're trying to give their services. They're doing a great job, the best that they can. But it also comes down to the one factor is that, you know, you have to stay loyal to the people that have been there for you from the beginning. And there's no doubt that there's going to be a Diablo 4 coming. I mean, that's the one thing, but I do think it was a crock of bullshit when they said that, oh, we were going to show Diablo 4, but we pulled it back, when a couple of weeks before that they said that there will be no discussions about Diablo 4. So, which another reason why a lot of the hardcore fans shouldn't have been so upset, because they stated it in a blog. Now, I know that they could have said that on Twitter, did it on all type of other sites, but I mean, if they put it in their blog, and if you are hardcore and you love Diablo like that, then you should already expect that they weren't gonna show Diablo 4. But it seemed like to me a lot of people didn't pay attention to that blog. And it also meant that, look, you know, a cell phone game, I know it, to me, I'm not the biggest fan of the whole cell phone gaming situation. Even with the streaming box, I'm all about what streaming can provide, but I'd rather play it on a laptop or a tablet, not on a cell phone. It's just, you know, the cell phone is kind of like the dirty word, but there are a lot of people that spend a lot of money by playing these games on phones. So I'm not mad about them putting Diablo or any game that they could possibly put on a cell phone. I think that's just good, smart business, because you're reaching into a different core of audience to make more money, to make more games. You know, that's what it all kind of boils down to make more money. And so, but I totally get the outrage, because if you've paid your hard-earned dollars to go to an event, you want to be fully entertained. And it's just like for going to E3 this year, and then going to the Xbox event, and you seen Rod Ferguson coming out from the Coalition, and he was basically just talking about Gears Tactics, and then some little cute pop-up Gears game, and then he walks off the stage, and it was close to the end of the show. That would have been a disaster, because for the people that spent money to go there, and for the people even from that made it from FanFest, it would have been like, look, this was supposed to be our moment to be excited, and then you just kind of deflated the whole room by just bringing something that the hardcore didn't want, because the only people that's going to be at that show is going to be the hardcore. There's really not going to be any casuals there at the show unless they had a free invite. That's it. You're not going to get a casual to spend money and to do that. And it's the same thing with Blizzcon. So again, if they just showed the cell phone game plus maybe a remake to Diablo 2 to come, you know, just some kind of remaster to go on the consoles and just on PC, I think that would have made people more satisfied, and then just gave a teaser of saying, hey, look, or like what they just tried to say on Kotaku of saying, look, we did have a video of where we had the top devs talk about how we're working on Diablo 4, but also making these excuses and saying, look, well, the game has changed, just that. I don't think people would have cared so much about the wait. They just would have liked to know that that game was available, that 4 was available, or you could have provided something else, not just say, hey, look, here's a cell phone game, buy it, like it, it's Diablo. That doesn't work. And I hope that a lot of these companies actually look into this, because Diablo got ripped. And for the main fact that maybe Diablo might still be successful on cell phones, it doesn't change the fact that you have lost some hardcore gamers because of this type of action. I mean, I hope that people really will put the fact that hardcore gamers are the ones that sustain everything. The casuals are the ones that make you go over the top. So I don't know. I'd like to hear your thoughts about everything. Everybody have a good one until the next video. Peace.